Again, congratulations Raven.
Thank you
So
so
far, ikaw
much.
pinaka malayong narating na taga Palawan sa Miss Universe Philippines. Tell us about the experience. I think ilang buwan din, almost 3 months or
I think it's almost 4 months because we started last February.
so ang tagal nung ano, 'di ba? So kumusta yung experience? Sino yung naging close mo?
It was a beautiful experience, really po. I learned a lot. But if siguro close, I had so many sisters, I gained so many sisters and so many best friends too. But I'd say my three closest is Cyril, which is our Miss Charm, Kayla from Northern California, and si Phoebe from Cananga.
Okay, so syempre, hindi nawawala yung controversy kay Miss Bulacan, 'di ba? So, are you close with Miss Bulacan?
We're friends. We're friends. I'm friends with everyone in the.
So from your own, do you think deserving naman si Bulacan na manalo?
Very much so. I was super happy when they called her name. I was also very close with a lot of the girls, but I was so happy for Miss Bulacan. I think she truly deserved it, and it was a representation. I think being represented in a country is very important. We're so rich with our groups in the Philippines. We are diversely beautiful, and for Chelsea to win means so much to sa mga people also in the Philippines who also experiences discrimination just because of their skin color. So I feel like Miss Chelsea winning Miss Universe Philippines is a big move for the Philippines to do, and I think that it's a sign of progression, and so I'm very happy that she won, and she truly deserved it from her walk, from her answers. I mean, she truly deserved it.
Is it true na out of top 15, you were ranked 11?
That I'm not sure of. I really am not sure of when it comes to the results, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that because I don't think that the organization truly opened the results to the public. But if they did, I think maybe I'm just not aware of it. But definitely, I'm not sure of that.
Okay. So, yes, tama yun. Okay. Future plans now after the Miss Universe Philippines.
Well, I'm still in school and I have 2 to 3 years more to graduate because I'm 18. As you all know, I am still a freshman in NU. So I really am more focusing on my education, and who knows, maybe we can go back to pageantry after and say hello again to the universe.
Uh, we heard na you were been recruited as a courtside reporter sa NU. Is that true?
Cool. It's actually the national, so it's a TN reporter. But it is also a dream for me to become a courtside reporter, so I might pursue that next year or this
Next year pa.
or this year. I mean next season. I think UAP is now over.
Nag-ingay ka pa rin kahit na paano during the finals night. May mga offer na ba for showbiz?
For showbiz, wala pa naman po. Wala pa. For showbiz, I'm not sure of. Wala pa naman po. Kasi after the pageant, I really focused on resting for like a week or so. So I rarely opened my social media, and if I did, more on postings lang. And then, updating my followers. Pero I really focused on really resting both emotionally and physically. So I think after this, I might be open to the opportunities that would be offered to me.
Okay. For the 4 months, saan ka mas nahirapan na during the competition?
I'd say starting because it was the adjustment period, right? So when we were starting pa lang, of course it was I think the era of press presentation. But I got to adjust with it and I got to get the hang of it. So I'd say it was difficult at first, but I learned so much sa pag-join ko doon and sa tuloy-tuloy na performance na yun. I gained so many things, one of which is the lessons I've learned, such as, like, it's okay sometimes if you feel like you failed at some point because success is more fulfilling when you know how to fail.
Sa mga hindi nakasubaybay nung naging laban mo, paano ka naging
I actually joined for Miss Universe Philippines Palawan 2023. That was last year of January. I was just 17, and then I won the pageant title. And here in Palawan, kasi as we all know, when one candidate wins, it is automatic that she will represent the province of Palawan for next year, and that's exactly what happened to me.
before joining Miss Palawan, Miss Universe Palawan, may mga nasalihan ka ng mga pageant?
Yes, po, I did join Miss Rotary. I also joined Miss Subarao Festival Queen, in which I won. So that were the pageants that I joined. But of course, the first big pageant that I won was Miss Universe Philippines Palawan.
So, dito to sa Miss Universe journey mo, especially since may plano ka pa rin mag-ano in the future for other pageant. For this particular journey specifically, what would you miss the most now this particular chapter is coming to a close?
Definitely my girls. My besties in Miss Universe. And actually, we've talked about this so many times now. Kasi in Miss Universe, in the 3 to 4 months of our journey, photo shoots were almost every day. So we do shoots, early call times, and then we would go home late. And then me and my girls would just have a conversation of like, I know I would miss this after. And that's exactly what we're feeling right now, because parang we're not used to waking up late anymore. Parang we're now used, parang our body clock parang talaga hinahanap na talaga yung shoots and all that stuff, and the comfort that the girls gives us, that we give each other. So that's definitely something that I miss.
Well, what's one thing that you've learned specifically dito sa pag-prepare sa Miss Yun na sige, pwede ko itong madala sa mga susunod na ko na pageant?
I think I think it's to always remember why you were there in the first place, because one way or another you are going to get tired. You are going to ask yourself if you can still push through, and that's exactly what happened to me. Especially in the start of the competition, in which I would mention that I was having difficulty in adjusting. In Manila, of course, because I'm a Palaweña, and province life and city life are definitely something else. It's not similar, it's actually different. It's polar opposites. So if there's one thing that I can carry with me lesson is that in life talaga, no matter what happens, you always need to remember why you are there and why you're fighting for something, why you do what you do. And I am so grateful that I've learned such lessons in my life, because I feel like after the pageant I will carry it with me. And I'm sure most of the girls too has that one.
Raven, Miss Iloilo is one of the early favorites. Were you close to her? And then, I mean, ano yung mga bonding you together?
She's very beautiful, inside and out. We were actually from the same school too, National University Manila. And our school is so supportive. Our school is so supportive in everything. They have been very consistent in updating our fellow schoolmates in terms of Miss Universe Philippines. And so I think that also brought me and Alexi together, much more closer. But one thing about her, she's immensely beautiful talaga. And she's really different. So I hope to see more of Alexi even after the pageant.
Any advice sa mga nangangarap?
You know what? Just keep on dreaming, keep on pushing, and don't stop until you're proud talaga. And to know how to block your ears to the voices that don't really matter, and know how to listen to your own voice. And if you can dream it, then I'm sure that you can do it too, because that dream may have been put there for a reason. It might be God's calling. And so I hope that no matter how hard the roads is, maybe there's roadblocks or people telling you that you can't do it because of a specific thing, maybe lack of resources or lack of self-confidence. But I tell you, if you can imagine it, then you can be it. So just keep on pushing, keep on dreaming, and to always remember that you are uniquely and diversely beautiful.
Raven, top 15 is really a top job na susundan nung next sa'yo. Pero what do you think, what you're missing, what you lack in this year's pageant? Ano yung feeling mo nagkulang ka or feeling mo wala ka?
Actually, after the swimsuit, you know what? I got off the backstage and I thought, oh, I didn't do well in swimsuit. But then after the whole pageant thing, after I told myself maybe I lacked at some certain areas, maybe I could have done more. I told myself that after the competition. But then a week after resting, as I mentioned earlier that I rested, I've realized that maybe it's just not my time yet. Maybe it's other people's time, another woman's time, and that's okay. You know, we have our winning season, we have our losing season, but that doesn't mean that we lacked at something or we didn't do our best or maybe destiny was just against us. It's just that it was not my time yet. It was not my night. and that's okay. And I think that this is very important for us to remember all of this, not just in the pageant scene, but outside of the pageants, that all of us have our winning and losing season. And though it wasn't my night, I know that I won with many lessons in my heart. And I think that I do agree with I think it was Stacey Gabrielle's captions in one of her posts, that we need to clap for others too until it's our time. And that's exactly what I'm planning to do and what I did.
Kaigan, how was your experience joining the Miss Universe and paano mo
Si Mayor, yeah.
Ron too for helping me out at some point. Thank you so much, Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Raven, what will be the change now? What can we expect you from now on?
You can expect me to study. Just kidding. Because right now I really am focusing on my education and finishing my degree, so that in my next fight I won't be really worrying about anything but just representing Palawan with pride and honor. So, but you will see me again soon, very soon.
May mga project ka ba or advocacy na gustong simulan as a beauty queen here in Palawan?
Well, I've always had the advocacy for children. I've had this, even being a child myself then. So that's something that I still am clinging on right now. So in our church we have this, we have this activity in which we go to rural areas, part of the parts of Palawan, and we go to children. And I think that was also my core, actually, coming into the pageant, to the children. And so it's not really just about me, it was also about them. So that's something that will not change.
Wala bang offer sa'yo na mag-artista or with the beauty
Nahuli ka
you
kasi.
have? Ay, natanong na ba yan?
Suitor ngayon.
Well,
Are allowed na ba mag-boyfriend?
I'm turning 19 in 2 months, so people are a bit surprised when I tell them that I haven't dated anyone yet in my life. But
NBSB.
NVSB or whatever they call it. But it's not something that I am prioritizing, nor I'm really thinking about. But let's see, love comes in many ways, many forms, and it's just there. But my priority right now is education and my career, really. So that I'm focusing on. And also, I truly believe in God's perfect timing. So I'll wait until God gives me one. But I think love is not something that we all should rush. Because when love is rushed, then that is where things get wrong. But yeah, I'm waiting for the perfect time. But maybe now is not the perfect time yet.
Pero may mga nagpaparamdam na ba?
There are some. Pero again po, we're in God's
Bawal
perfect
pa.
time. Marami kay Tito Bong
18 pa lang,
actually.
19.
Sa kanya nakapila.
Ikaw manager.